Welcome to Lakeview, down in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, Lakeview is a mostly white and prosperous part of New Orleans, which in that part of the world only means one thing. People who live there are targets. So this fella here is coming up to the porch, kind of has the drill down. He's not doing the gangster clothing thing. He's got the nice white cap on. He's got a nice backpack on. Hey, I'm just coming from school, my brothers. Why are you bothering me? I'm a student. Anyway, so this is the one story we got out of Lakeview in New Orleans, where probably more so than any other country in any other city in the country, crime is a black entitlement. Same day, this guy was knocking on doors in Lakeview, and he's been doing it for a while. A couple of the other fellas must have gotten the news that in Lakeview the people are easy targets, because 3, maybe 4 of them saw some white chick unloading groceries from her Audi. They start rifling through the car. They're getting ready to steal the car. The lady comes out. Well, you'll hear the rest of it right now.
3 teenagers suspected of shooting at a woman trying to unload groceries from her SUV in Lakeview have lengthy arrest records. Surveillance cameras captured images of the incident. As Natasha Robin reports, a judge set bond today for each suspect in the case.
3 15-year-olds police believe to be the same suspects caught on surveillance video in front of a Lakeview home last month appear in juvenile court.
The shocking thing is that the kids are so young, and the time that it happened, because it's right around when school lets out.
Fox 8 obtained the arrest warrant in the case that details the investigation against the teens. According to the warrant, the victim had just arrived home in the 900 block of Walker Street and was bringing grocery bags inside while leaving her vehicle unlocked. The warrant states that the suspects exited the vehicle and went to the white Audi in order to burglarize it. Police say the victim noticed the suspects rummaging through her SUV and yelled at them to get out of my car.
He reaches in his waistband and grabs the gun and then just shoots at her. And he missed her by a couple of feet. It could have been murder right there.
According to the warrant, the car driven by the teens was stolen the day before the Lakeview incident and later sold for $2,000 to an unknown subject. The warrant also states the Smith & Wesson 9mm that was used in the commission of the aggravated assault was later sold to someone in the Desire housing area. All 3 teens accused in this case have a lengthy arrest record. The judge set a $70,000 bond for the teen suspected of being the shooter in the Lakeview incident. Another teen's bond was set at $20,000, and the teen with the longest arrest record has the highest bond of $95,000. That 15-year-old is currently on probation with a history of arrests that include criminal damage and theft out of St. Bernard Parish, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, possession of marijuana, and simple burglary. The teen also had 5 warrants out for his arrest for failure to appear in court when he was picked up for the aggravated assault and simple burglary in Lakeview. For now, all 3 will remain at the Juvenile Justice Center. There may be another juvenile arrested in this case soon. Also, if any of the juveniles bond out, they will remain on house arrest.
The mayor of New Orleans, Landrieu, I think he's on his way out now, term limits or something. For the last couple of years, he's been on the lecture circuit. He's been on the black victimization, white racism lecture circuit. I would have paid a lot of money to hear this debate. The debate, they called it a debate, but it wasn't really a debate. It was Mayor Landrieu and our buddy Ta-Nehisi Coates. They were at the Aspen Festival of Ideas, and the only thing they disagreed about was whether, as Landrieu said, black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism all the time, everywhere. That explains everything 99.99% of the time, or as Ta-Nehisi Coates says, 100% of the time. So whatever happens in New Orleans, everybody, I guess they love their city, but they've all made a deal with the devil that this whole idea of black violence and criminality is just part of living in New Orleans. It's just the price you want to pay for being in New Orleans. Apparently a lot of people are eager to pay it. Apparently a lot of people think maybe it could never happen to me. Could it? But they don't say that out loud, because talking about black criminality in New Orleans, that for sure will make the black kids angry.